At least I caught it early this time. At least I looked and was like, oh, OBS probably tried to fuck with me. And it did. But it didn't affect too much this time. But anyway, yes, hello, hello. Give me a second to get fully set up. You know I'm never ready for the start of a stream. Today we're going to be playing more, Pokemon, because I gotta make this a shorter stream than I would particularly like to. So yeah, I figure let's just do something simple, something easy, something easy and breezy. And I was not as prepared for this stream as I thought I was. Oh my god. Where's my Pokeball? Where's the Pokeball Plus? I'm glad you're happy with the Bacon Horse. And hi, Dega. It's good to see you. Hi. Here it is. I apologize for not being super consistent with streaming lately. A lot's just been going on in my life. I actually am very excited. I have a job interview somewhat soon, so that's exciting. But yeah. Yeah, good and bad. how's everyone doing? Oh, thank you for the pets. I could really use just pets and things. Sorry, where is Pikachu? Or not Pikachu, where's Eevee? I love that the controller does that. It's very unnecessary, but I like it. Is it this one? Where's my... This is the trouble when you have so many game cases full of games, you forget which ones you put where. It's not that one. Not these two. This one maybe? That has Mario Kart in it, but I was so much less prepared for stream than I thought I was. But how's everyone doing while I'm setting things up? I hope everyone's been well. Like I said, I've had a pretty crazy week. So, you know. It's been an experience, I think. Hold on. That's why. Of course, it's the last one I check. Isn't it always? It's okay, I don't have expectations. This is how you prevent disappointment. I enjoy what I get. Well, I appreciate it. I just still feel bad that I haven't been streaming anyway, you know? Because, I really enjoy streaming. I've kind of come to terms with the fact that, like, I'm not gonna be the type of person who's able to do this for a living because, like, you need to be absolutely freaking massive to be able to do it for a living. So it's like, I don't think I'll come close even. So, it's always the last one you check because, yeah. Well, okay, you know what I mean. It was the last one of the ones that I had to search. There's my remote. I'm so sorry I was so unprepared for this. That's how you know I'm a little rusty. So apparently in August, my team is getting moved to a new supervisor because my current one is doing a thing with 100 people and will be busy. Oh, okay. Well, I hope that is a good thing. Or at least, like, you know, doesn't end up rough. Because I feel like new supervisors are such a mixed bag. You know, devil you know versus devil you don't sort of thing. But, I like my current... Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, hopefully the new supervisor will be good. at least competent. There was a thing online, a picture that I found to be quite funny, where it was like one of those. It was like at the meeting of at the opening of a break room, and there was a sign that was like, can you guys please at least pretend to enjoy, or pretend that you care about these jobs or whatever. And somebody else posted a little note back that was like, can you at least pretend to care about your employees? Just like, yeah, sometimes it do be like that. So my whole point is being like, I hope you don't end up in that kind of situation. There we go. I'm also not doing face cam today just because I'm still having a rough time. It's like I'd prefer just not to have to worry about being on camera. But yeah, I've been seeing. I don't know if this was confirmed or not, but I've been seeing that Xbox is about to lay off a bunch of employees, which is very unfortunate. And like possibly close even more studios, which is like what, the third, fourth time this year? Craziness. Okay, who is in my party? Okay. Hi, Structor! It's good to see you! Hi. So that's Cubone's mom? That's right. Team Rocket keeps on going after Marowak so it can sell the skulls they wear for profit. I think Cubone is still looking for its mother even though she's gone. I just can't forgive that Team Rocket. Me neither. I saw Cubone heading into this tower a little while ago too. I'll go look for it. And I'll keep an eye out for that Mr. Fuji too. It's Mount Fuji. Sorry. Couldn't resist the reference. But how are you doing, Structor? Really don't like Ghost, but I gotta do it. Oh hey, congrats! It's so funny, I just got a response, and I'm gonna be having a job interview soon too, so seems like it's a good time for that. Sorry, I just needed some water. Well, I wish you luck at your job interview. And, I won't pry too much, but if you want to say, if you want to say how it went or how excited you are, let me know. Wow, Volgroovy's a coward. It's not a game company, but it's a game adjacent company? Well, hey, I mean, honestly, that's probably better. Because game companies don't have a great reputation. Do you really think they're going to Shadow? What's that? Sweet. Are Haunters really that huge? I always assumed they were like roughly the same size as Ghastly. Like maybe a little bit bigger. That looks massive. They make this middleware that is useful for making engines. Oh, okay, that's cool. Oh, it was used to make Hades. Interesting. Does that include Hades 2? Which I still haven't played yet, because, I don't know, I always feel weird about playing a game in early access. Like, I played Supermarket Simulator in early access, and it was fun enough, but I kind of regret not waiting until the 1.0 release, because that just came out, and it's so much more comprehensive. Also, I was hearing that, like, third parties were disappointed with their sales of Switch 2 games. And I'm disappointed because most of them didn't make physical games, so... But apparently, Cyberpunk had a good launch on the Switch 2, you know, outselling its Witcher 3 Switch version. Probably for Hades 2, so Supergiant used the same C# engine for all their games prior to... Oh, okay. Yeah, it always did feel like the same engine, so that makes sense. No! I didn't want to... Aw, man. I should have caught that one. Oh, you know what? Whatever. It's huge! How important was that goal you just scored? Oh, it was huge. But they ran into performance issues with it for Hades, and also it was difficult to port the games to other consoles. Interesting. So Hades uses a different engine? God. I had this cough looked at, and I was prescribed some antihistamines, and they don't seem to be helping much. I apologize. The Forged health them point. Oh, okay, interesting. See, I don't know much about Hades' development. I know they had it in early access for a very long time, but, like... other than that... from the one they... Yeah. Huh. It's funny because it feels like the same engine. I mean, granted, I know you can make engines do all sorts of things, but it's just that isometric style that they're kind of known for. Like, to me, Hades was just another one, but it's funny they used a new engine for it. Did you hear, this was a really interesting thing I heard recently. I don't remember how new of a story this is, but apparently Braid Anniversary Edition was not selling that well, and I saw a lot of people discussing that, like, you know, as iconic as those games are, they benefited from the time they came out rather than their inherent quality, which was an interesting argument. I don't know that I fully agree with it, but it's an interesting thought. Like, cause yeah, games like Bastion weren't all that plentiful back in the 360 days, you know, so a lot of people were willing to check it out because it was like a new thing, but now that we've experienced things like that, and there are a lot of games fighting for your attention, you know, are people as interested? The teleport goes here. Sorry, I'm still very much... I'm TF2 pilled, as the kids might say. And company out of the Forge actually helped them transistor to iOS and Switch. Oh, that's cool. It's funny, I always mix up Supergiant and Supermassive. Because Supermassive are the guys who made Until Dawn, and Supergiant are the ones who made like Hades and stuff. I always thought Haunter was really cool. Something about his design. I don't know. I don't know if you look up Super, not to be confused with Supergiant. Yes, yeah. That's the thing. You can very easily make that mistake because they're both roughly the same thing. Supergiant and Supermassive just are just two different ways to describe something large. Eevee is going to make this tower very doable, so long as I can keep using Bite. That's right, give me your money. Give me your money because you made the mistake of sending a ghost pike, a Pokemon type at me. I didn't mean pike as in, like, the weapon. I just mean... yeah, I slipped up. This is why Hades doesn't have a Linux version despite all that? Yeah, right? Yeah, you know, Structor, thank you so much for your interview. Do you have any questions for us as an employer? Yeah, what do you have against Linux? Why do you hate Linux so much? Do you hate... yeah, do you not care about Steam Deck users? Do you really want to leave that money on the table? I mean, come on. Make up your mind. Sorry. Again, reference. You know, Lavender Town and this tower in particular always was really interesting to me because, like, especially more modern Pokemon interpretations are all pretty light and I don't want to say campy necessarily, but, like, you know, it's just funny because they're at the very start they're like, oh yeah, by the way, this is where all the dead Pokemon are. They'll probably say our software isn't the issue if Super. They could, yeah. Yeah, they honestly, if you did ask, they probably would be like, that's Supermassive's decision, not ours. Or Supergiant, god damn it. See, I do this. I do it. It happens. More so, you know who I feel really bad for? Oh. Sorry, got distracted. I feel really bad for Big Red Button because, oh my god, yes, they made a bad Sonic game, but a big part of that is because they had to port the Cry engine to the Wii U. That is brutal. Level up. Again, I have Unga Bunga Pokemon skill, so if it doesn't deal damage, I don't want it. They have to do that? I mean, they did. The whole thing is that, they originally were... So, the idea was that Big Red Button would be, like, the American studio that, would, like, pass off with Sonic Team to make new Sonic entries. And, so, when they first were contacted about the project, they were like, okay, well, we'll use CryEngine, and it'll look really nice, and we're going for more of, like, a story-heavy thing, so, like... And then... Sega went, oh, by the way, we just made a deal with Nintendo, now it has to be on the Wii U. And it's like, oh, this is running on the CryEngine, like, we can't... I mean, they would basically have to scrap everything if they used a different engine. But that's why it had so many issues. Because it was like... There was a possible version of Crisis 3 that EA was considering. But obviously, since the Wii U ended up being the Wii U, they didn't make it. But... It's just funny. Well, the cry because it makes devs cry. Yeah, pretty much. It certainly made Big Red Button cry, I'll tell you that. So, like, they basically, without any, I mean, like, they did get some support from, like, Crytek and whatnot, but, like, for the most part, they had to bring the CryEngine to the Wii U just for Sonic Boom. Can you imagine? Hey, this big, complex, and like, visually impressive engine now needs to work on the Wii U. There are no, like, other studios that have done this. Have at it. Ah, Fury Swipes. You were so useful in Mystery Dungeon. But I want to know what's at the center of this. What is this? Oh, that's actually very helpful and nice. Thank you. Aw, well, thank you. I appreciate your efforts. Oh, it won't let me cross? That's sad. Ice Stone. I could have a Glaceon? No. Also, I've really been enjoying the Switch 2. I just got my Switch 2 grip from Skull & Co., who made my Switch 1 dock, or Switch 1 grip, rather. And I have to say, they really improved on a lot of things. Initially, I was a little hesitant because the grip wasn't like a complete around the console grip, but the more I thought about it, the more I was like, actually it's a good thing, because the old grip would gather all the grime and dirt and stuff, and this one doesn't require you to like bend the dock a little bit in order to get it to fit. Because that was another thing, it would add like an extra bit of thickness to the Switch 1. So, you kind of had to like really shove it in there. Me on a Friday night. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But yeah, overall, I'm very happy with the Switch 2 so far. I've been seeing a lot of games are really benefiting from the enhanced power, the better specs of the Switch 2. I downloaded, but I have not tried yet, the Breath of the Wild Switch 2 version. So that work, and I'm just lurking in the... and when I have time, I come back, you said something about shoving in it. Yeah. Yeah. I had to shove my unit into the matching receptacle. I'm sorry, no. I was talking about how I got a grip for the Switch 2 that's from the same company as the grip that I got for the Switch 1, and, it improved things because the Switch 1's grip case was like a whole piece, like one big piece that went all around the Switch, and that meant that like it adds extra thickness. So when you try to dock the Switch, it like wouldn't quite fit, so you kind of had to really like jam it in. Which, like, it wasn't too big a deal, because after a few times it loosened up, and then it's like, okay, well. But, this one worked without any such restrictions. There's a PC builder who deals with situations like that all the time. There's this called a file. I don't want to take a file to my Switch dock, though. And especially, really what you had to do is just kind of like... Because the dock has these, like, rubber liners to protect the screen. You just had to compress those a little bit. But still, it's the sort of thing that it's like... They should have thought about that a little more. And they clearly did with this new one. So I'm happy. Case that is meant to be replaceable. Yeah, I mean, that's the sad thing. The case and the grip were just one big piece. I have yet to test this, but another one of my complaints with the Switch 1 grip was that, like, when you would dock it, it would block your access to the USB ports on the dock, which meant that you couldn't dock your Switch and have the GameCube controller adapter at the same time. Which, for the most part, wasn't a big deal, but, like, when you wanted to play Smash or something, like, you kind of had to be like, okay, I have to take the grip case entirely off, and then put my Switch in, and then, yeah. I haven't built too many PCs of my own. I've built a couple. There was one thing that really threw me off, which, I'm sure is gonna sound stupid, but, I tried to help a friend build their PC, and they had a CPU that, like, I forget what CPU it was, but basically, I'm used to the pins of the CPU being on the bottom of the chip itself, whereas the bottom of the CPU chip was entirely, like, flat, and the pins were on the motherboard itself. And I was like, that is really weird. It's not a bad idea, it's just I wasn't used to it. Get your pins sorted. I didn't know it was a possibility. I didn't know my pins were unsorted, Satsu. And also, hi Satsu, it's good to see you. How are you? I've had the privilege of using various micro tools to straighten bent pins. Oh, fun. Right, LGA is where you have the pins on the motherboard. PGA is where you have the pin. Yeah, yeah. I was so used to PGA, I was not used to LGA. I was talking about CPUs. Also, nothing is quite set in stone yet, but if all goes according to plan, I should be going to Comic-Con this year, and I'm very excited. So, we'll see. I have gotten myself cheap to free motherboards using that skill. Really? Honestly, that makes sense. Because most people will just be like, ah, you bent it, let's throw it out. Like, I'll be sick. Yeah, I should, and also, well, but the thing is, I'd be volunteering. It's not just that, like, I'm attending as a guest. I don't want to say more than that yet, because it's not set in stone, but I think I am. True, but also Yu-Gi-Oh's them. You know, it's funny you mention Yu-Gi-Oh! They're, I don't know if they've announced what this year's lineup is going to be, but last year there was a Comic-Con exclusive dual disc that I was really tempted to get, but I couldn't make it to Comic-Con. I used to be a big volunteer. I volunteered for Harry Potter and Doctor Who conventions. I also done things like Renaissance fairs and Dracula's Ball. That sounds awesome. I've volunteered at a few things, but nothing quite on the scale of Comic-Con. I volunteered at Anime Expo, which was quite large, because I volunteered in, what was it, 2022, I believe, which was the first year after the, that they held it after the pandemic, so, like, everyone was super eager to, be back doing a convention. So, like, it was pretty massive. Used to be worse before you had zero insertion force. PGA, so you just had to shove. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I never got a whole lot of experience, but I did have some experience working on computers with my dad, like older computers. So I remembered thinking when I built my first computer where I was like, wow, this is so much easier than I thought it was going to be, because, like, they make things so much more simple now. Sans! It's good to see you! Hi! Let's see. I believe I showed that last stream, right? I think so. Oh, yes. This is a cute one. This is one of Beef's favorite spots in the house. He loves just laying in the sun. It's kind of in the corner of our room, so, like, you you can't like easily see him, so he's got like a hiding spot. It's like a hiding spot, but there's also sun. He loves that spot, so he goes there quite frequently. And I got this picture of him where it's kind of hard to tell from the picture, but like he was just clearly living his best life and enjoying it, and it was so cute. And I love that he just loafs there and he gets to look out at the yard and like look at all the little animals and things that scurry by. So he just loves that spot, and I love him. I love him very much. Thank you for the beef picture. Pentium 2 CPUs were on cards for some reason. Really? I got a pretty good reputation for a while there. I'd either end up in operations, vendor assistants, or special... Oh, that's super cool. Right now, all I've done is volunteer, like, just kind of at the base level. Begone, intruders. God, this one's bigger than the last. Shut up, Volk-Ruby. Okay, no matter what title you hold, you're never promoted from Gopher. That, you know what, you're absolutely right. But hey, I'm hoping that I can go do some of the cool things that I've always wanted to do at Comic-Con. I don't think they've even announced who's like showing up yet, but I want to go to a panel and I want to grab something exclusive from Comic-Con and all that, you know? No. Sorry, kid, your mom's dead again. The restless spirit of Cubone's mother. The mother's spirit was calmed, returning to its kind and gentle nature. It departed to the afterlife and disappeared. Cubone, you came here just because you wanted to see your mom again, huh? Sorry for thinking your mom was scary, Cubone. I mean, she was a ginormous monster that was raging and causing problems, but I mean, you know, whatever. I don't want to leave Cubone alone like that.
My name is Josh Valgeorge.
My name is Josh Valgeorge. Thank you, Satsu. If there's someone named Fuji upstairs, you think you could see him home too? I've got... Oh, wait. Oh, whoops. I wanted to select the other thing. I'll be fine. I'm with Cubone now. Gotten pretty gutsy, haven't you, Shadow? You rescued Cubone from Team Rocket? When did you go and get that strong? Right. Well, then, I guess I'll leave this up to you, Shadow. Rear card. That sounds vague enough to be the Blue Ice White Dragon. Stop right there. We'll be going first. With that spectre out of the way, we can finally get to the top. You're the old geezer they call Mr. Fuji, right? You're going to be repeating your Pokemon research for the glory of Team Rocket. Ignore us all you like. We're used to it. We won't take no for an answer. You'll help the boss whether you want to or not. Okay, bye. I'm just kidding. I had a problem with my CPU where it glued itself to the heatsink with the thermal... Oh, yeah, that... You know what? I've actually had that happen before, too. Cramps here thinks he can resist, so we're setting him straight. You'd better disappear, twerp, or be prepared to fight. Yeah, that's right. Tried to pry it off with a razor blade, but it could never get under it. Yeah. It's a tough situation. For sure. Nope, not quick attack. I mean, I do enjoy the concept of the Pokeball Plus, but it's too small for me. Oh, whoops. It's too small for my big hands. I should have healed up. It's fine though, I got scraped off a good part of the heat spray. Oh, okay, well that's good. Oh wait, so eventually I pushed it from side with Billy. Oh, okay, well. Good. Get yourself 99%. I'm gonna just drench the heat sink. Yeah, yes, yeah. There's a Scott the Woz episode. I don't know if you guys watch Scott the Woz, but there's an episode where he's like, I'm drinking from this bottle, and like his thumb is over a word, and then like the bottle is labeled alcohol, but there's clearly something on top of it, and then when he removes his thumb, it's like rubbing alcohol. Yummy isopropyl mixed with thermal paste. Have you seen? There's a very popular meme image where it was like a Ben and Jerry's flavor, where it's like thermal paste. He'll only go blind. Thermal paste with the RGB chunks, yes. Yeah, that's what your comment reminded me of, Structor. Like, Ben and Jerry's. Ben and Jerry's does have very good ice cream, though. I'm a big fan of the New York Super Fudge chunk. Ooh, Razor Leaf, yes. Did you hear how Ben and Jerry's just got what? No, I did not hear this. Excuse me, what? What happened? I feel a joke coming on. Oh, maybe it is. It might be. Oh, seriously, again? Looks like Operation Stealthily Kidnap Fuji is a bust, then. He was protesting at a U.S. Senate hearing. Oh, that doesn't surprise me. Okay, yeah. For a second, I thought you were setting up for a joke, but yeah, no, that doesn't surprise me. The administration has shown they're willing to arrest basically anyone they can, so I guess I'm not surprised. Well, let's just have to help out with the takeover of Silphco in Saffron City. It's like Team Rocket blasting off again. Though, to be honest, knowing Ben and Jerry's, like, it doesn't surprise me that they're protesting either. They're a good brand. Came to save me from Team Rocket, thanks, but I didn't even notice they were here. I was too busy trying to calm the spirit of Marowak. think my spirit has finally left us. I must thank you for your kind concern. Follow me to my home. It's the Pokemon house at the foot of this tower. So, Shadow, your Pokedex quest is one that requires strong dedication. Without deep love for Pokemon, it will be hard to complete such a task. Not sure if this will help you, but I'd like you to have it. It's 3 moldy Butterfinger BBs. I've been keeping them since the 90s. You can't find them anymore. Also, Ben & Jerry's, the brand, has had an interesting relationship. I admit I don't know that much about it. But, I'd assume, yeah. I'll tell a joke. What do you get after you get debris everywhere, like brie? Whoever actually prevented them from signing an anti-treaty. Oh yeah. Yep. I've heard that before. Sorry to be a wet blanket. Just, you know. Which violated their agreement with Ben & Jerry's founders when they bought the company. Oh, interesting. Though again, I guess I'm not that surprised. It's kind of like the owner of the LA Times. What do you get when an 18-wheeler does burnouts in a circle? A Skid Row? I don't know, actually. I don't think I've heard that one. I think it's this direction, right? Oh, the T, yeah. Well, if you want to go to Saffron City, I can let you pass. Shit, it's tea with the guards working at the other gates. 12.5 donuts. Oh, I see. I getcha. Boss said he'll take the town in this. He'll take this town in the name of Team Rocket. More like Team Go Fuck Yourself. No language. I'm sorry, you're right. More like Team should fuck themselves. I'm just kidding. So when they bought Ben & Jerry's, they didn't pay much at all, and they had a special independent board that Unilever couldn't disband. Oh, okay. Interesting. My life as a criminal makes me feel so alive. Just let us through already. No way. Only authorized members are allowed. I was told to let no one else in. How can you say that when we're on the same side? How rude. You deny a beautiful girl what she wants. More like Team Rocket butts. More like Team Rocket to the moon, where they die of asphyxiation because there's no air on the moon. Got him! Of course, now that Unilever has been retaliating against Barrier for the political stances, the board sued Unilever. Good. As they should. Under our control, we can sell Pokemon for a profit all around the world. But you didn't take control of it. You know that, right? Like, you didn't actually control anything? Okay. You there. I have to tell you that our office is a bit of a disaster. A real disaster. This is no place for kids. Not when there are so many dangerous people around. Aw, but don't be such a stick in the mud. You won't even let us have a little look around. Oh, you're Blue. The Blue. Shadow, I've been looking for you. I really miss this word stick. Yeah, I assume so. No surprise. Those Team Rocket goons are causing trouble all over the place. Oh, Blue is separate from Yes, yeah. That's one thing that's been kind of confusing. Because, like... in some ways, this almost seems like a sequel to the original. That just basically follows the exact same beats. Like, what did he say? Hey, I mean, if he's into it, that's his business. Satsu, you shouldn't shame him like that. No, to my understanding, we're not actually red in this game. Shadow's gonna drive Team Rocket out of Silph Co, just like he planned. You're crazy to try something like this, so Volgroovy's going with it. You pipsqueaks do that, I'm gonna do a loop out of Kanto, squashing out Team Rocket wherever I find. One of us is sure to be where their boss are. You're wearing red, got him. Yeah, but actually, that's dark. It's like a really dark orange. So I got you actually. Man, leave this place up to you two newbies, then prove that you're up to the task. I don't care who goes first. Show me what you got. Salmon pink. No, no. I guess I'm going first. It's actually a dark pink, so... So I don't know what you're talking about. It's super effective. Gotta remember when that was like the peak of comedy for Pokemon stuff. Eevee, bite the tree! Great job biting that tree! Ooh, that was strong. Well, thank you for avoiding that attack, Eevee. I always liked Executor's design, though. Although its evolution tree is very silly. Like, it starts out as a bunch of eggs, then it's coconuts on a palm tree. Got some Ritter Sport chocolate, unfortunately it costs more than €1 in the US. Yes! I love Ritter Sport bars, though. They are so good. I am jealous, as they say. Blue just wasting down. Yeah, I know, right? Blue, this is not the time to be fighting amongst ourselves. Okay. That is just a cooked bird. That's something I don't understand, that groceries were cheaper in Germany. Oh, well, there's a good reason for that. It's because other countries have much better regulations than America. The food's also healthier. No, God. I hate complaining about the Pokeball Plus because it really, I feel like it shouldn't be this big of an issue. It just is. It has one regulation, profit. It's actually part of the, yeah, pretty much. I just, I don't know. Have you seen all those people? There's, like, entire accounts dedicated to posting these tweets of these people who, like, who discover how horrible things are in America. Where, like, there was one I saw where it was someone being like, why are Fruit Loops so much more, like, simple in other countries? Like, you know, in America it's like, you know, like, or sorry, in Europe it's like oats or whatever, and then in America it's like all these different chemicals and shit. Good lord. Brother, may I have some oats? Oh, thank you, Eevee. Swift comes out first, right? No, it does not. Okay. There's an Eevee who's had his oats. No! I wanted to get that off before... Oh... I might lose this. In fact, not might. I think I will lose this. I need a good water Pokemon. Oh. What about Squirtle? I haven't found a Squirtle yet. Also, good lord, how many times can he use Heat Wave? Nope. See, like, sometimes when I go to press on the button, it, like, moves the joystick up a little bit. Or, like, in a random direction. Hear me out, Magikarp. Isn't he in Vermilion? Although that was the old game, so I'm not sure if it's the same here. Well, so, like... For one thing, have I reached Vermilion? I don't even know if I've reached Vermilion yet, but, even aside from that, like... How do I look at info? I want info! I can't figure out info. Oh, Eevee, you legend! Now I just need you to do that like 3 more times. Oh. Hold on. Hold the fucking phone. Hold the fucking phone. Hold it. No, he's dead. Okay. Well... I was so close. If he had used slash like the last time instead of air slash, I would have won that. But also, I need to remove some Pokemon from my party. Because, like, I don't need Weepinbell and Ivysaur. It's like this, it reminds me of what a wise person once told me.
Chef Toing knows the secret of every great chef. Marcel Toing.
The secret of every great chef, Marcel Toing. You're absolutely right. What was I thinking? I need Marcel Toing. Oh, why did it... What? Why did it take me back to Lavender Town? Hold on. Is there a map I can look at? If the secret of every great chef was one ingredient, there would be plenty of great chefs. True. God, you died in the game, so it sent you there. The creepypastas! I know, right? Oh my god, what's happening? I got this copy of Pokemon at a flea market. I didn't even think I bought it. Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess I'll get 21. I was only gonna do 20, but... I heard that it's most cost effective in Pokemon games to buy super repels as opposed to max repels. And that's really interesting. You know what's really scary? I buy most of my groceries out of the German store? What do you mean? You know the scariest thing that could happen from the flea market game has nothing to do with yes, yeah. Yeah, which has been going around lately cuz like apparently some people have already been banned for it. I buy it Liddy. It's a store from Germany. Oh, interesting. Okay. Eevee. I'm sorry, I'm probably mispronouncing this. And both switches, yeah. The thing that confuses me, and I didn't look that deep into it or anything, but like, how would it know? How could it tell? So, okay, imagine someone makes a backup of their Switch cartridge, right? Like it's their cartridge, they didn't sell it, they still have it, whatever, but just this time they used the backup version. How would it know the difference? Because to my understanding, part of how it notices that, like, oh, these two games were used in two different Switches or whatever, is like there's like some sort of key or something in the game that indicates like it's a unique version or whatever. So it's like, how... But assuming that you were using it, like, just as a backup. Like, how could it tell? Liddy is a cheap... Is our cheap alternative in the UK, same with Aldi. Oh, interesting. I'm gonna ask if it was Aldi or Trader Joe's. Yeah, Trader Joe's is owned by the brother of the... Oh, really? That's interesting. I did not know that. It's a tiny lawyer. You know what? You're right. So I think it just can't see if the game is bad, so you just play your own game, but you make a copy. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, people were arguing that, like, hey, I'm just making a backup of my game. And it's like, if that's the case, why would Nintendo have flagged it as being activated in 2 separate switches? You know what I mean? So, like, the point I'm trying to make is, to me, it seems like the only conclusion is that anybody who's getting banned either, is, you know, selling one copy after, like, copying their version, or, like, there's some other determining factor that they're getting banned for. And I can't tell which it is. Did I? I haven't even done this yet. What the hell? This issue is totally different from the current bans on the Switch 2, where the Switch is noticing that it's an MIG because they weren't updated for the Switch 2 yet. Well, so, yeah, so is it able to detect that it's using an MIG cartridge as opposed to a genuine one? Cute Pokemon. Yeah, do you not see who's on my arm right now? Or on my head? Just want to bury my face in its belly. It smells good too, I love it. I think it can, but only with older MIGs and only the Switch 2. Don't quote me on that. Okay, yeah. That's what I was trying to get across. I was like, is it noticing that it's an MIG, or is it noticing that there's something off about, like, the ROM that's created or whatever? Also, sorry, Sylphco, you just gotta wait a little bit for me to save you. Because I haven't done this gym yet. Aw, thank you, partner. They're owned by Aldi Nord. Mm-hmm. It wouldn't have been a big deal, but if I had jumped off that ledge, I probably would have been a little upset. Aldi in the US is owned by Aldi South, while Trader Joe's is Aldi North. Oh, interesting, really? See, I don't know any of this. As far as I'm aware, like, Trader Joe's is just Trader Joe's. It's owned by Joe, who is a trader. But... and Aldi is owned by John Aldi. creator of Aldi. Aldi split into two companies back in Germany because the two brothers couldn't agree on whether they wanted to sell cigarettes in the store or not. Oh, really? That's so funny. Of all things. There's a chicken place. It's like a Middle Eastern sort of chicken place. It's called Zanku Chicken. It's got like a couple of locations, but there's this really dramatic story behind the owners where it's like it was like family owned, and then there was some sort of like drama, and then attempted murders, and it's really interesting if you ever get the chance to look up on it. I admit I haven't, but like I roughly know. Right, I miss Zanku. Oh, Zanku's so good. The Zanku Aiko, too, also has, like, a bakery right next door that has this amazing baklava. So good. God, I'm getting hungry thinking about it. I think my closest Zanku is literally that one next to the baklava. Yeah. It's not the sort of thing where like they're hard to get to, but they're worth going to. Although, admittedly, I haven't been to any other Zanku, so maybe I'll like the other ones even more. I don't know. Now, man, now I'm thinking about chicken. It sounds so good. Unfortunately, what makes their chicken amazing is the fact that it's, still like moist, but it's like cooked in such a way where it's like the skin is really crispy and delicious. It has this nice seasoning on it, and it's like chicken skin is like the worst for you of all the chicken parts, from my understanding, but it's so good. Why does everything that tastes good have to be bad for you? I'll take you there if I get this shot. Oh, really? Is it that close? You know what's also near that Zanku structure? I don't know if you saw, but there's also a Video Game Geeks that's there. And I really enjoy that store, so... No, but I do want to go to some of those places sometime on Monday when everything... Yeah, I know. There's a chicken place I really like. It's Clyde's Hot Chicken. Now, I know there's like a bigger chain that's Dave's Hot Chicken, but like Clyde's for me is like so delicious. And there's one relatively close to me, but it's closed on like Tuesdays and Thursdays. And I was like, what weird times to be closed? Because it feels like every time I get the opportunity, it's always a Tuesday or a Thursday, and I can't go. Gym leader jump scare. Oh, excuse me, sorry. I'm tired. I have not slept all that well. Dave's just bought the company that owns Subway, really? I didn't hear about that. I just know that, like, Dave's is a pretty big chain, but to my understanding, Clyde's is not very large. It has several locations, but it's not like a nationwide chain. They also own Duncan, Carl's Jr., and Sonic. Oh, wow. It's funny, I'm not a fan of any of those. I like Duncan in theory, but I don't know. I don't know how to put it. For one thing, I don't drink coffee, so I can't, like, comment on their coffee. But, the donuts they sell there are always just, like, I don't know, dry and tasteless. It's a company called Roark Capital. Oh, really? Oh my god. Cringe. Yeah, sure. Oh, okay. I was gonna be like, how does Eevee fly? Come on, man. And then it's like, oh, the Eevee is operating the machine. Cool. You can have... Thanks for the free flying machine. Oh shit, is this about to be the gambling stream? Can I finally get coins and stuff? Aw. No. I'm just waiting for the chance to get my Porygon. Is it just me, or is this town very confusingly laid out? Of course it had private equity firm. It was like Capital Cubed. Yeah, right? I don't know if I'd have a great... I'm really bad at coming up with names. Whether it be, like, company name or anything. Super Capital 271. Yeah. That seems about right. Rival Groovy Cap. No. I wouldn't name it after my rival. No. It's all mine! Me! Nyah. I can refer to the outhouse as Volgroovy Capital. Just kidding. You better not underestimate the nice ladies here, even though you've already been through like 12 of them. Volgroovy Memorial Restroom. Yeah, yeah. And the restroom doesn't have a janitor. No, I'm just kidding. One day. One day I will get to name a restroom. And I'll think of something funny to name it. Part of me wants to be immature and name it like the lemonade stand or something. See, for me, like, there are a lot of games and things where it's like, oh, you get to, you know, come up with names for all the different Pokemon or, like, all the different, you know, characters, whatever. Like, I don't enjoy doing that. I don't know why. For me, it's... I mean, like, sometimes it can be funny to be like, haha, it's... I don't know. Some sillier name instead of what it's supposed to be, but like... I'm asking to come up with a name. I don't know. Oh my god, that's 3 in a row! Partner, you're amazing. See, this is the unfortunate thing about being Unga Bunga when it comes to Pokemon. It's like... Because also I do rely on my initial Pokemon. So, like... Now I have to go all the way out to get healed. It's like, well, no, I'm gonna soldier on, but... How dare you? I love Fire-type Pokemon. You know, if you were here for my Earthbound playthrough, like... That also is a game where it's like, yeah, you can name yourself something silly, but for me, the humor of a funny name, I don't know, it wears out. You know what I mean? I mean, not always, but, you know... Forgot Bug is good against grass, yeah. I just realized I didn't actually swap out my, uh, Victory Leaf, or Weepin' Bell, rather. Guess it makes sense. I just never use Bug because it sucks. Yeah. I'll be honest, I've never really... I mean, like, as evidenced, I never really pay that much attention to strategy when it comes to Pokemon. Like, obviously, I'll do a type matchup sort of thing, but beyond that, I'm not super, like, optimal about things, you know? I'm not interested in min-maxing my Pokemon, you know? I guess because for me, like, it feels unnecessary. Like, I've gotten through Pokemon games just by, you know, just mashing attack over and over again. So it's like, why bother, you know, spending all this time figuring out, like, the optimal combos when it's like, it's not needed. I mean, I guess you could argue that about anything, really, but I don't know. I'm gonna look at the map as well, because I've lost my sense of where I am in the world. So I'm here. Okay, Saffron is the center. Vermilion, then you go to Route 12. Okay. Okay, and Route 12 is where the Snorlax is, if I remember correctly. Okay. That is something I liked about the Scarlet DLC, specifically the second one. It actually seemed to reward good double battle play, and double battles are a lot more strategic than regular. Yeah. Yeah, it's true. I didn't get... I was so disappointed that when they announced the, like, ultimate version of Scarlet and Violet, where it, like, comes with the DLC, because they did it for Sword and Shield, where it's like the DLC is on the cartridge. And I was like, yes, that is what I want to hear. And then for Scarlet and Violet, they were like, nah, it's just download code. I was like, no, why? Why do this? I mean, I get that it's like, oh, save money, but I don't know. To me, it just makes it less worth getting, you know? Yeah, for Sword and Shield, the expansion pass version is, like, fully on the cartridge. And that was a thing people praised it for, because, like, Sword and Shield obviously had a very rough time of things in the court of public opinion. So, for all of its faults, people were at least able to say, like, yeah, but it does have this good trend where it's like you're including the DLC on the cartridge and not just, like, you know, bundling a download code. And then Scarlet and Violet came out and they were like, no, we're bundling in a download code. I'm so disappointed, though. I bought Sword and Shield, the one with the expansion pass, on Amazon. And I paid full price for it because I was like, it's probably never going to go on sale. And, I got it, and I was, you know, I was like, oh, okay. But it took me a while to get to, and then when I finally opened up my copy of Pokemon Sword, I noticed that they had sent me the UAE version of Pokemon and not the North American version that it was supposed to be. But by the time I noticed, it was too late to do a return, so I just have a random UAE version of the game, which isn't like that big a deal because they still use the North American version, but they changed the box for the UAE instead of like the Switch, because like Switch 1 boxes in North America, like if you look on the openable side, it's like mostly flat, but then there's like an oval kind of like in the middle to, give your fingers a place to pry it open. Whereas the UAE version of Sword, it like has this lip on the outer edge, and like the middle is just entirely flat. And I was like, it's interesting, but it like stands out from a regular North American copy at least. So for me it bothers me because I look at all the boxes and then it's like, and then here's Pokemon Sword and it like stands up a little bit because it's on that lip. It's just weird. You have the UAE version of Scarlet? Yeah. Why do they change the box but not the cartridge or anything? Oh, I must have dozed off. I bought it from Woot, so I can't. Oh, yeah. That makes sense. I am terrified of buying games on Woot. Because they're not very clear about, like, what version they're sending you. Yeah. Sometimes Woot will say, like, oh, this is the, worldwide version or whatever. But for the most part, it scares me because it's like, I don't want to buy something if I have to then return it because it's not the version I wanted. The EU version of Tropical Freeze, the spine looks totally different. Does it really? That's funny, I thought Switch spines were kinda standard, I mean, I know there are some exceptions to that, but like... Then the font is different. Really? That's funny, because yeah, to my understanding, only a few games ever changed up the, like, formatting of the spine. Oh my god, this Tangela did not get to do a single thing. Ooh. That was a lot of drain, actually. Oh, I don't like how this is going. Oh, thank you, Eevee. You are a legend. A hero. It's fine. That's, ooh. That's not as fine, actually. Come on, bite. Make him flinch. Make him flinch. Aw. Well, you only got 2 HP, so... Good. Yes. Yeah, here, that Vile Plume, it's not very effective. So, screw you. Screw you guys, I'm going home. Yes! Sorry, I'm getting too into that. Yes! Sorry, not sorry, actually. Yes! I feel like M. Bison. Yes! Yes! It's fine. Nidorina can die. That's fine. Yes! The flinch. The flinch. It's so frustrating when you're on the other end of it, but like... Oh, it's so satisfying. If Nidorina pulls this off, I want to see some, like, hashtag thanks Nidorinos in the chat. I'm just kidding. And Nidorino didn't even do it. Sorry, Nidorina. You did good. Nidorina. Oh. No, actually, hashtag Mew got this. Hashtag Mew got this. Let's fucking go. $5,000. Hey, and I have Venusaur now. Cool. You know, I'll be honest with you, I never fully understood why you would want to hold your Pokemon back from evolving. Like, I know it's possible, but it's like, what benefit? I've never understood the benefit of it. I must confer on you a rainbow badge. Hell yeah. So some Pokemon are weird. You can learn certain moves with an earlier evolution that you can't with later. Really? Okay. See, that's the thing. I never was like... I never understood that. I don't know. That's... Or at least, like, when I was a kid, I never understood. Because, like, basically, all it would do is just go... You know, like, no, I don't want this Pokemon to evolve, you know what I mean? Breloom can't learn Spore, but Shroomish can at level 40. Really? I wish there was some, like, intuitive way to know that. Because I feel like if you just told me, like, hey, some Pokemon won't be able to learn moves, it's like, well, how do I know which ones? How do I... I don't know. So of course, put Neverstone on my Shroomish to get a dedicated sleeper. Hi, yes, I'd like to Skydash, please. To Vermilion. Oh wait, no, I don't need to heal. I already did that. Actually, wait, can I use my rod here? Do I have a rod? Yeah, I have a rod. I'm just kidding. Sorry. I couldn't resist. Yeah, I guess I don't have a rod yet. I probably should have used Toad Scroll instead. Can learn Spore and has 100 speed. That is pretty good. This is my land, all of it. I own everything in this square area here. So I'm having my Pokemon use Bulldoze to prepare the site so I can build something here. If I remember correctly, though, I did clear out most of the battles here, right? So... You know what? It seems I had a cutoff point. They don't put Spore on fast Pokemon because that would be broken, but I guess they just forgot with Toad Scroll. Yeah, I guess so. I can't imagine what it's like to have to balance a Pokemon game. Because, like, knowing every single Pokemon combination and, like, speeds and stuff, like, it seems like it would be crazy. I guess it's like, I would love to know just because I can't picture it myself, you know? I still have my mind blown at the idea that super repels are more cost-effective than max repels. Also, I didn't play a whole lot of this on Switch 1, so I can't say for sure, but this has run pretty flawlessly on my Switch 2, so I would hope that it's not it didn't really need the extra power, you know? Have you heard how you can't get Shedinja in Scarlet because it would be total... Really? You know what? I feel like I did hear about this. My brain... My brain is telling me I've heard this, but I don't know... I don't know where or why. Or how. Or when. I'm the strongest among my friends. I like the slowpoke just standing there like he hadn't realized he had just been killed. Like just, huh, I guess my health bar hit 0. You would terrastalize Shedinja into an electric type, and then it would only take damage from ground moves, and if you give it an air balloon, then it can't be hit. Oh, really? I don't know what terrastalize means, but, yeah, it does sound kind of broken. I feel like... surely the way around it would be to just make it so you can't... Excuse me, sorry, you can't terrastalize Shedinja. Right? Like, surely that's the solution. If... Oh, wait, okay, sorry. I thought that was a new message. But yeah, stuff like that is like... why I imagine balancing Pokemon games is a nightmare. You have to think about every item that a Pokemon could hold, and every, like, move it could learn. Terrastalize is the Gen 9 gimmick. Once per battle, you can change a Pokemon's defensive type, so you can Terrastalize your Charizard into aggressive. So it's like, wow, that's really weird. Maybe it's just me, but that seems ill-advised. Some interactions with stab and some special moves, but it gets complicated. I just... I feel like that doesn't that just undermine the whole concept of Pokemon? Because, like, my understanding was, like, you build a team around type matchups, but if you could just swap, like, defensive types, like, why even bother with a particular Pokemon? Just choose, like, the fastest, strongest one, and then have, like, multiple copies. Yay, Shadow. Oh, there's something I forgot to mention when I gave you the Poke Flute. Oh, perfect time. You see, this Pokemon's called Snorlax. It's been known to attack the Oh. Gee, thanks. It thinks what it sees is food. Since it can be pretty dangerous, please calm it down by battling it with your Pokemon. Once you defeat it, it'll become more docile. You should be able to catch it, just like any other Pokemon. A lot of competitive players really like the Tesla. Really? I mean, I guess I can understand, but, like... I guess I'm just looking at it from, like, a game design perspective. Where I'm like... what's the point of having a Pokemon have a specific type if you can just change it? If you can just be like, nah, it's actually a water type now. Or whatever, like... Ugh, it's gonna be one of these battles. I mean, if it makes people happy, I'm not saying to get rid of it or anything, it's just hard for me to understand as a more casual player. Because to me, the whole point of Pokemon was, like, you assemble a team to try and, like, cover your weaknesses. It probably won't be around at Gen 10. I guess so. Oh. Damn it. I hope this thing won't run. Ah! Get in the ball! Stay in the ball! No! Stop resisting! What is this? No! No, that's... Oh, I'm so mad. I did... Wait, did I have Ultra Balls? Seriously? But also, hold on. I thought I didn't have any Ultra Balls. Fuck. Oh, that's... Oh, no. Oh, I'm so upset. I was like, I can't buy any Ultra Balls in the store right now, so clearly I'm not, like, allowed to have Ultra Balls yet. Well, joke's on me. There are some interesting considerations, like if you test you're using into a Ghost type, you can cover your fighting weakness. You probably don't have any Ghost type moves for the same attack bonus. I guess so. That is an interesting point, but... I don't know. I guess I would have to actually play Scarlet and Violet before I can really make any sort of definitive statement on it. Oh, I'm so mad. Oh, the Snorlax. Sterilize into normal type, but then your weaknesses are the same. You get 2 times stab damage. I don't know what stab damage means. You know, like, you said it, and I was like, I think I kind of get the gist, but I don't think I know what it is. Flinch. Flinch. Damn it. Oh! Partner is still alive. Oh my god. Partner, you legend. Amazing. Same type attack bonus if you attack with a move that is the same type as... Oh, interesting. Okay, I mean... That does make... No! I wanted to switch! I wanted to switch. Yeah, whatever. Eevee's gonna die. I'm sorry. Yeah, hashtag RIP Eevee. Well, nobody did hashtag Mew got this, so... I'm just done with the world. Sweet. And he gave me Ultra Balls. Oh, I'm so mad. No, and I keep finding more Ultra Balls. No! No! This is the worst. That is the worst. Do you get... I wish. Oh, I'm so mad. I should have... You had 2 chances, really. I don't remember that. Clip them. Oh yeah, please. I'm just gonna be salty is all. I just can't believe I should have gone south from Lavender. I was like, well, these are heading, because I thought nah, you know, I wasn't thinking. That was really what it was. It's just so brutal because it was like, if it was a, oh yeah, if it was a shiny, I would have ended stream. West of Celadon City. Is that really? Is that really what is that the truth? Your bubbles can't harm me. Oh, your bubbles. Oh yeah, at least going by the old game, there's one on no Ultra Ball, and then there's one left of Celadon. Okay, I might just... But I want it. No, I want my revenge more. Oh, that was so cute. West of Celadon. Oh, but I can't go west of Celadon right now. Because I still need to deal with that, Team Rocket thing. Can still get... What? But, like... The whole thing was that I was challenged... I think I was there too early. Oh. Hi, Beef. Hi, Meows. Hi, my Meowiest. Hi, my kitten. I love. Hold on, it's a Beef. It's Beefy Kitten that I love. Hi, you. You are so silly. You're sweet and silly. Oh, yeah. It's a Beef. And he gives kisses. And he is sweet. And I love my beefy kitten. This is a kitten. This is a kitten. Hi, my love. I love you. Your sweetness. Softness. You are so sweet. You are soft. Yeah, right? Too bad. You have to wait. There are more important things. This. Oh, what sweetness he is. He is so sweet. And he gives kisses. You give me all these kisses, Beefies. And I love them. But I don't understand why. You give me all these kisses. And yeah, I love you. I love. Is this a beef? Oh, he's so sweet. He's a soft. I don't know if you see him, but he's just a sweetness. He's a sweetheart that I love. He gives kisses. He's so sweet. This. What you do? Don't you rub your face? You're so silly, Beefies. What you doing? You rub your face on everything. And then you give kisses. You give me kisses. You got fish breath. You are so cute. You are so cute. This. He's just so cute. I love him. Love him. Sorry, I gotta love him. I just gotta love on him. He's a sweet boy. He's soft. Beef, what'd you do? Are you being silly? What'd you do? What'd you do? He's so silly. A present? Cool? What you do, Beefies? What you doing? What you doing? What you looking at? He's looking up at me like, well? But it's not time for a kitten. It's not. I know you want it to be, but it's not. This. Come here. Yeah, look at the camera. Okay. This is just... Splash is so strange of a concept. I mean, it is funny, but like, it's just weird to think like, okay, we're gonna have a game where like, you only have a certain amount of Pokemon on your team, and only a certain amount of moves for each team member. And one of them is just going to be this ability where you flop around and do nothing. Oh, okay, bye, Goofies. Before you in the box. What you do? There was a great tweet I saw back when I used Twitter where it was like, never underestimate the power of "but it's funny though" in game development. I was like, you know, that's so true. It gives it like a certain amount of charm, you know? It reminds you that even, you know, that the games are made by human people. You know what I mean? Not just machines. I heard that the new Hot Shots Golf that's like about to come out apparently uses some AI generated stuff. Apparently it's for like leaf textures or whatever. And I saw a lot of people going like, what's even the point of that? There are so many leaf textures that are free. Why would you pay for ChatGPT to, or, you know, whatever service to like generate a foliage texture for you? And someone replied and was like, this strikes me as like a CEO going like, why doesn't your game use AI? Find something for it to be in. And that was an interesting thought. I mean, granted, I'm not saying that is what's happening because I don't know. But I could very easily see it. Why isn't this game using AI? We need to push AI. Sure, boss, we put the AI. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's probably one of the few things where it's like, where can we put it such that people won't really think about it, but, you know, the boss will be satisfied. It's like foliage. A lot of people were saying that though the game looks cool, it did look very cheap. The new Hot Shots Golf. I haven't taken a close look because I've never been a big... I mean, I've never been a big player of golf anyway, but like... Even in terms of that, it's like... If I had to play a golf game, I'd play like Mario Golf, you know? Hot Shots Golf was never really in my world. So I'm not like super attached to it or anything. Okay, so it's west of Celadon. Oh! You're right. You know what? I'm saving. Quite a long song. Oh, his defense rose. Wonderful. No. Don't fall asleep, partner. I still need you. Oh. That's such a nasty combo. That's brutal. My god. Exciting gameplay. That's why you come here, right? Look at all this. Oh god, I didn't realize that the match time is going down. Holy shit. Eevee, hurry and wake up. Thank you. Oh. I need to hurry and hurry and finish this thing. I found it, but I'm getting a little nervous. Let's fucking go. No, you know what? It's fine. I'm gonna finish him off before I fall asleep again. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, now I try to capture. Okay, bag. Ultra... Nope, nope. Ultra Ball. Use that. And then... use a berry to make it even easier. What? What did I say? Holy shit. That was so much easier, what the hell? That was almost anticlimactic. Let's go! Victory! Okay. Well, unfortunately, since I have to make today's stream short, I'm gonna save here and call it for today. Sorry, but I should be back in, you know, we'll see how tomorrow goes as well. But like, but yeah, thank you all so much for stopping by, saying hi, chatting, all that. I really appreciate it. Yeah, thank you for believing in me and for you know, everything. I try and stream every other day, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays at 1 p.m. Pacific. Although currently my stream, my Thursdays are impacted because of treatment, but we will, you know, if you join my Discord, !Discord, or there's a link in my bio, it's the best place to keep up with my streams, as well as chat with me and other cool people, and that's where you'll know if I have to, like, adjust my schedule, because things have been really hectic lately. But yeah, we're gonna raid someone, so if you have a suggestion, let me know. Otherwise, I'm sure I can find someone. And otherwise, that'll be it from me for today. I see Swift is playing Mario Kart 8. Adam's playing Tears of the Kingdom. Oh, Infa is playing Elden Ring. I'll raid Swift. I feel like I haven't had the chance to raid Swift in a while, so let's do that. Exclamation mark raid will also send my raid message, and I hope you'll join me in supporting Swift as they play Mario Kart 8. Yes, that's. I needed to make sure it wasn't World, because my brain is so mixed up by it. Excuse me, sorry. But yeah, that will be it from me for today. Exclamation mark raid. Feel free to copy and paste that and send it in the chat when we get there. And I hope you'll show some support, but otherwise, take care, everyone. Stay safe. Have a good one. I'll talk to you later. And let's go raid. Bye.